The one and only hip hop gamer, Hot 97, Logitech GAMD. We outside right now, son. Now, first off, we gotta do this right. This is different here. Y'all gotta show y'all love with the person that I'm about to introduce to y'all right now. I want y'all to put y'all hands together, stand up for the one and only Queens in the building. Queens get the money. Backyard Blowout. Put it up for Sana Garner.
Hello. Hi.
God bless you. God bless you, superstar. First of all, like, how you feeling? Like, what's going on? I know you hype right now.
Yeah. Oh my God. No, it's so exciting. I can't believe this show finally came out and people are watching it and they're liking it. And so I'm pretty over the moon about it right now.
Yo, I can imagine. So this is very important what I'm about to do.
Okay.
PlayStation or Xbox? What we doing? If you got to choose one, what we doing?
Can I say Sega Genesis original?
Wow! Yo! Hold up. Like you gotta get one of those. That's classic. So since you said Sega Genesis and you took it back in the day, I'm a hardcore gamer. That's what I do professionally. So one of the questions that I have for you was, there's a lot of people that you touched in the community with your skill set and building things in the gardens and, you know, health, like promoting healthy eating and healthy living. So what has been some of your experience like with people that you encounter that you felt gave you inspiration to make this show reality?
Yeah, no, so that's a great question. So I have a community garden in Ridgewood, Queens, and it's a community urban farm. And growing fruits and vegetables to feed ourselves and our community has just been really transformative for my life and showed me a side of how to use design to serve other people. And so that sort of ethos of taking design and thinking about the community and what the community needs, in this case, the show and the families, that line of thinking is from my experience working in the community garden and designing the community garden. That's really what I took with me to this show. So
now, because so from my gaming mind and looking at design work, have you thought about even doing a virtual version of what Backyard Blowout is? So you got the TV show, but then you have like the virtual version of it. Have you even thought about that or spoke with your team about anything like that?
Honestly, I haven't, but I have a lot of nieces and nephews who are obsessed with Minecraft. So, I mean, I'm just spitballing ideas here, but it could be cool. I mean, I'm just saying. But no, we've not talked about this. I'm just thinking right now.
So the reason why I asked you that question is because like your sense of design can work in so many different mediums, you know, including gaming and things of that nature. So my question to you is, when you see a backyard, something like that, period, what do you see versus what the average person thinks of when they see a backyard? Like what gets your blood going? Like, you know what I'm saying? When you see a backyard.
Okay, well, the first thing is the space, right? You have to, I see a backyard and I think, wow, look at all of this space and how is this family using it or how are they not using it? And then my brain starts to think about, well, how do they want to use it? What could they be doing back here? What would make their family come together? What you know, just how can we bring people together outside? So my brain starts, more so than thinking about a plan, it's more so about how to live in this space. How can the space function? How can it be more beautiful too? Because I think a lot of times backyards generally kind of, if there aren't a lot of flowers and colors and textures back there, they can start to feel really kind of uninspiring. And then you don't really want to be back there. So how can we make this come alive? And then how can we use this space, this amazing space, whether it's small or it's huge? You know, space is space, so we can use it in any kind of way.
All right, so let me ask you this, right? If you're now, what do you feel is your best work that you've done so far when it comes to like Backyard Blowout? What do you feel personally is like, yo, I did this was great, but this one right here, like I think that's the one that if I gotta show off my stuff, this is the one I'm gonna go to. Which one is that?
I'm just gonna say I loved all the backyards because I loved all the families that we got to meet and connections we got to make. There are a few though that I was feeling like for personal reasons. Okay, so I love growing fruits and vegetables. So and I love sharing that with community. So the backyard where we made over and gave them that food forest, I mean, that's my dream backyard, with the greenhouse and the wildflower garden and all the raised beds and the compost system. I mean, I get excited about compost. So yeah.
Wow. I can tell. I'm looking at it like, yo, this is fire.
Yeah.
So now is it something where it's only houses or have you been approached by like, hotels, like for example, someone like a Rick Ross, he has a whole big mansion, I believe, out in Atlanta and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Puffy, like, all these, like, big time celebrities. And this is Hot 97. So we talking hip hop as well. You know what I'm saying? So like, would you like, have you been approached by, those type of people before to do something that they probably never thought could be done right in their homes?
At the moment, I haven't. But in my design work, I've worked with a lot of big real estate developers, but I've worked for other people doing design projects. But personally, no, I haven't been approached yet, but I am waiting for those calls to come in. I would love to do that for people, especially, people who've got big spaces to work with. And I would love to sink my design teeth into some of those massive estate projects. That would be tons of fun. Are you kidding?
So now the reason why I wanted to throw that out there is because and also because we on Hot 97, I need to know this. What's your favorite like artist or favorite song or favorite genre of music overall, even if it's not hip hop, that you like to work to, that you like to do your work to?
Okay, this might maybe not surprise you by my outfit, but I am in a massive Calypso phase right now.
Oh, for real?
I have been huge Calypso. I've been listening to so much Harry Belafonte. I love Calypso. I love reggae. I mean, there's something about that like Caribbean vibe.
Yeah.
It makes me so happy. So yeah, I can just kind of jam out and yeah.
I got you. Now, I got to ask you this. This show itself is going to be very inspiring. There's going to be a lot of people that's sitting at home right now. You know what I'm saying? That's like, there's a lot of young girls right now looking at you like, yo, like she did it. I want to do that and stuff like that. So what does that mean? You're going to inspire a lot of people, but you're also going to inspire a lot of competition. So my question to you is, what do you do not just to only have fun and enjoying your passion with building out these backyards, but also what is some of the things that you do or some of the things that you have that keeps you number one, that gives you that competitive edge as well? That look, I'm gonna inspire a lot of people, but this is still my spot. You know what I'm saying? This is still my joint. What's up?
I mean, so first of all, I think competition is great because it keeps you striving for, better and better things. And I like to do a lot of research. I am a massive nerd. I go down what I call these research rabbit holes, and I will go off on these tangents that are completely unrelated. Like, well, not really unrelated, but they help me. It's my process. It's like, well, what's the history of this place? And what's the history of the architecture of this place? And what about, this plant and this whatever? And what's this family's history? And so history to me is such an important component to design because it's how you bring that narrative of the space and who is occupying that space into the present day. So you should see how long some of these Google searches go. Like they go deep, deep, deep.
Now, I love that though, because you know how to stay on top of your craft. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can achieve things, but do you maintain them? And that's the difference. You got to maintain what you achieve as well. So God bless. I love that. So now, of course, shoot, like I'm hyped right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying this interview. Yo, this is fire. Like, work. So now So now I got a major question for you, right? So I always like to ask, especially creatives, I always like to ask people this, but from a standpoint of your history personally, what was a moment in your life when you felt like you was at your lowest and things couldn't get any worse, but you managed to find strength in that moment that allowed you to be successful today?
Wow. Okay. That's a really, really intense question. There was a moment when it was about 10 years ago where I had just moved to New York and I was doing design production, but I wasn't designing per se. And I was really depressed. I was like clinically depressed, and things were really hard. But I have an amazing support system. My husband is really my biggest champion, I think, aside from my parents, probably equally both. But yeah, I needed help. I needed support. And then interestingly, I went back to school and I studied design. I went to Parsons, and I have been feeling good and just ever since, but it really bottomed out, and I knew I needed to make a massive change in my life and assess like what isn't working and why is this not working, and knowing what that felt like and knowing how hard that was and knowing how I just felt like adrift and that I wasn't navigating my own path. And then that was my bottoming out moment. And ever since I started navigating my own path, I've just been able to achieve a lot of the things that I didn't even know I wanted to do when I started out with design.
Wow.
Thank you for asking me that question.
Wow. Look, it's an honor hearing that answer, because that answer is going to inspire a lot of other people that I share this interview with. So God bless you. Thank you for being so honest. I would say that.
Just if you ever feel like you're adrift, just assess what it is that you really want to be doing, and just be as courageous as you can to go make that happen, because people will help you along the way, but you have to navigate, and it can feel really hard financially. It can feel hard socially, but just push through, because what's in your heart is what you really want to be doing and you should be doing.
Absolutely. Yo, God bless. I know I got to wrap it up. I just want to say this one thing. I don't even want to go right now, but I got to go. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to just say this one thing. When it comes to gaming, because I'm a hardcore gamer and stuff like that. When it comes to gaming, my main thing I want to tell you is explore that opportunity with not just with the idea. VR, but yeah, like explore the opportunity. You got different game engines. You got like whether it's Fortnite, Roblox, Minecraft, all this other stuff. Like explore the opportunity, because Backyard Blowout could be something that we actually play instead of only just watch. I
really love this idea. Thank you so much.
Always. God bless. Thank you. Yeah, that's yours. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the bridge. So you need help, I got you. You already know what it is. All right. So look, y'all, on the count of 3, I want y'all to say Backyard Blowout. You ready for me? You ready?
I'm ready.
On the count of 3. Yeah, I'm ready. All right. So 1, 2, 3. Backyard Blowout. Let's go on your hot 9-7 every day. That's my word. God bless y'all. Peace.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That was crazy.